In previous video, we can configure point-to-point protocol. In point-to-point protocol, we can configure PAP. In this video, we can configure CHAP. PAP is an password authentication protocol. It just send the username and password in plain text format. So it is not secure when compared to the CHAP. In CHAP is an challenge handshake protocol. It is an MD5 hash message. So it isn't full secure when compared to the PAP. So most of them will choose CHAP only. PAP cannot be used. So in this video, how to configure CHAP. So first of all, go to the router global mode. In that we can give interface serial 0/0/0. Here we can change the by default Cisco default Cisco WAN protocol is HDLC, that can be changed into point-to-point. So encapsulation PPP. Next we can give PPP authentication. Here the point-to-point protocol authentication is to Pap and Chap. In previous video we can configure Pap. In this video we can configure Chap. So we can give Chap. Next we can set the username and password. Username is neighboring router username. Neighboring router username is R1 and password is Cisco. Okay. Next we can go to the router R1. Go to that interface serial 0/0/0. Here we can give encapsulation PPP. Next we can give PPP authentication CHAP. Next exit. In global mode we can set the username and password. Username is neighboring router username. Neighboring router username is R0 and password is Cisco. So the password must be common for all the router, because if the password is mismatched means it cannot be communicating. We can check whether the data whether we can be configured CHAP is working properly or not. Show IP route. Here we can see it can be properly working, because if it is not properly working means we cannot get any adjacency, any updation from the neighboring router. So 210.210.210.0 is an neighboring router local area network, so that can be advertised to router 1. So go to the router privilege mode. Here we can give show int serial 0/0/0. Here we can see encapsulation. So default WAN protocol is HDLC, that can be changed into point-to-point protocol. So here we can see encapsulation PPP. In below we can see LCP open. The LCP indicates link control protocol. So what is the responsibility for that protocol means, if it is password is mismatched means the link control protocol can be closed, the connection can be terminated. So it can be, if the password should be matched means it link control protocol, the connection can be open. Here we can see IP TCP IP control protocol and Cisco discovery protocol control protocol. Okay, now we can communicate with one network to another network. The local area network to IP address is 210.210.210.10. So we can check ping 210.210.210.10. Yeah, we can get reply from that neighboring network. Okay, so point-to-point protocol is an layer 2 protocol, so it can be used in wide area network to provide and more security when compared to the HDLC. So in point-to-point protocol it have an features like authentication, comparison, multi-link and etc. It is an industry standards. So in this video tutorial we can see how to configure point-to-point protocol. In point-to-point protocol we can use two type of authentication. One is PAP and another one is CHAP. PAP is an password authentication protocol. So using PAP we can send the username and password in plain text. So it is not secure when compared to the CHAP, because CHAP is a challenge handshake protocol. It sends its username and password in MD5 hash message. So most of them will choose CHAP only, because it is more secure when compared to the PAP.